Well, I really hope I can fix the vibration issues on the Type R. If you haven't seen the last video, I went to 2 different tire shops to try and get the tires balanced. I thought the tires just weren't getting balanced properly, but it turns out it was a whole different situation. So, I have 2 different sets of hub rings here. It's actually very simple. This car is hub-centric. This hub center bore is supposed to fit snugly on the hub of the car, okay? The problem is, aftermarket wheels, and this is from TireRack.com, I'll put it on the screen. So most aftermarket wheels are lug-centric, which means you have a lug pattern. This is 5 by 120, but this center bore is 72.6 millimeters in diameter. That is so that it can fit a wider range of vehicles. The hub bore of the Type R is 64.1 millimeters, so this is a smaller diameter than this. This is not fitting snug onto the hub. It's very easy to look this stuff up once I figured it out. Thank you to everybody in the last video who commented, sent me DMs, and tried to help me out. When I was researching this wheel and tire setup, I never saw a single mention about hub-centric rings or hub rings. Never saw a single mention of it. I don't know. If I didn't know it was a thing, how would I know it's a thing? I don't know how to explain it, but the reason I got 2 sets of hub-centric rings, they're almost identical in size. One of them is 64.1 to 72.6 millimeters, and one of them is 64.1 to 73.1. I had a lot of people telling me that I need to get 64.1 to 73.1, so I got those, but then I looked up the hub bores, the hub center bore of the TE37s. According to Volk wheels, it's 72.6. Anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna throw these suckers on, and we're gonna take the car out and see if it fixes the issue. This looks pretty crappy. I think I'm gonna get a piece of sandpaper and sand that down first. I'm gonna try the Stance Magic 64.1 to 73.1 first. Well, that's all it is. Just a little thing. Well, it's a good thing I tried this out first like this, because that doesn't fit. See that? It doesn't fit. Alright, well, 73.1 is useless. Yeah, that's just, it's not going in. Okay, these are, like I said, 64.1 to 72.6. Now let's try this. Please work. Oh, beautiful. Oh my goodness, beautiful. There was also a debate on whether to get plastic or, polyurethane carbonate, polycarbonate, or something like that. Basically plastic or aluminum. And as you can see, I obviously ended up getting aluminum. You know, it kind of sucks because I'm not gonna pop out the center caps. I don't know how difficult those are to put in. Yeah, that may sound like a pussy move, but dude, if you guys remember the Titan 7 center caps, those were like impossible to get in flush. I don't know if that was just, poor quality control on the center caps that I bought. Well, I couldn't find it anywhere on the internet, so I had to go back to the video where I initially installed these lug nuts. Where I put these lug nuts on the car. And Rays tells you to torque them to 82 foot-pounds, so that's what I'm going to do. Let me set this to 82 pounds. These ones are definitely over-torqued in the front. Holy shit. Tuesday, 5:45 a.m. and I'm on my way to work. And this is gonna be my first time testing this out. See if the hub rings actually fix the problem. So before I was feeling it at low speeds, like 30, 40 miles an hour. And I'm gonna try to pay attention for a second. I don't hear anything and I don't feel anything yet, dude. Wow. That may have actually fixed it. Okay. I mean, we're not really gonna be able to tell until we get to highway speeds. But I don't wanna jump the gun because your boy jumped the gun last time. Let's go, brother. Man, this feels good so far. Feels really good. I did bring my torque wrench because it's a 30-mile commute each way to work. So maybe before I leave work today, I will double check the lugs. Ever since I had my C5 Corvette back in 2019 and Vivian and I went on a drive one day, my freaking lug nuts started to come loose on my wheels. And that was a pretty scary experience. Okay, let me concentrate. I'll come back to you in like 30 seconds. Maybe I'm just hyper focused on it now, but it's definitely 10 times better. But it doesn't quite feel perfect yet. And yeah, it still feels like there's something under my seat. A little bit of vibration. So I think now I really should take this to Discount Tire and have them do a road force balance. I mean, it doesn't have to be Discount Tire, but... So after the last video, I called Discount Tire customer service, and they forwarded me to the warranty claims. The first thing I asked them was, what are the acceptable road force balance numbers for my tires, the Michelin Power Sport 4s? They said 18 pounds. 18 pounds or under. So then I asked them, do I have to go to an America's Tire or Discount Tire, because those are the same thing, and have the road force balance done there for you guys to accept a warranty claim? The warranty person told me I can get it done anywhere as long as they provide, you know, like the sheet that shows the numbers, and as long as I haven't driven the tires more than 30 seconds worth of tread wear. They may have also overinflated my tires, those fucking bastards. Isn't there a way to check on here? Hold on, let me check. The B or Z tells you exactly what the, you know, how much air is in each tire. I don't think the Type R tells you. Oh, that's too bad. It really should. Yep. It's still not fixed. Definitely still not fixed. There's vibration under my butt. The steering wheel, I don't feel any vibration through the steering wheel, so I think the front wheels and tires are good, right? Because if you're feeling vibration under your seat, then that means it's the rear wheels or tires, rear wheels and tires. I'm thinking I might have bad tires, so I need to get that road force balance ASAP. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen today. It's not going to happen tomorrow. I might have to try it Monday, but fuck, dude, this is really annoying. Really annoying. 6:45 a.m. on Tuesday. Hurricane is supposed to hit sometime tonight or early tomorrow morning, but I still have things to do. I have an appointment at Discount Tire at 9 a.m. I told them the whole situation. I asked for the most experienced person to do the road force balance. So the car is in the bay right now. I did ask for the most experienced person, and it looks like the most experienced person is working on the car, and they did say it's okay to film just as long as I'm like not in the bay. Anyway, they used a tire depth gauge to measure how much tread has been worn so far, and I've only worn 30 seconds worth of tread wear. So the warranty, like if they can't get the road force balance 18 pounds or under, then they will honor the warranty. But the guy said Tire Rack is a pain in the butt to deal with for warranty claims. So we'll see what happens. The car's done. I have the number. Oh, it's upside down. I have the numbers right here. Road force balance is too high on 3 of the tires: the left front, right front, and left rear. So I have all the proof here, and I am going to have to contact Tire Rack myself if I do want to go through and try to get those replaced. He was at kind of a loss too, because he said everything looks good except this tire right here. was off by about ½ an ounce, so we fixed that. Oh man. I don't think the road force balance machine really does anything. I think it's just a more accurate way to show like the balance numbers, if I'm understanding that correctly. Anyway, Vivian and I have been looking at cars for Vivian because her Jeep it's gonna need to be replaced soon. Like, we're gonna need to get Vivian a car pretty soon. She's really liking the Audi Q5, and it has pretty good ratings. I'm gonna stop at Audi Lakeland right now and just kind of drive through and take a look at some. I mean, you can say what you want about Audis. I have always loved Audi. If I were gonna get an Audi right now, it would either be an A5 or an S4. I think the A5 looks incredible. I think it's a beautiful looking sedan. Anyway, let me try to pay attention to the car. And I mean, the tires are inflated at the proper levels. The lug nuts are torqued correctly. Damn, dude, I freaking love Audi. Let's see where I can find the Q5. You know what would be the dream for Vivian? I fucked up. I showed Vivian the Q8, and she's pretty upset with me right now because the Q8 is a gorgeous SUV. The Q8 basically is a discount Lamborghini, what's that called? Urus, right? Anyway, I showed Vivian that car, and she is head over heels for it, but obviously there's absolutely no way we could afford that. They don't seem to have too many actual Audis here. This guy parked like a dingleberry. Dude, where are all their new cars? Like, what the fuck?
Tell them there's a discrepancy between what Tire Rack thinks it is and what Discount Tire, and then let them know that that location in itself is too lazy to do the warranty because they don't want to take the hit. And they didn't even go out of their way to make sure to see if they can get the numbers down, because the machine can tell you if the numbers will go down or not.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even mention that part. And I mean,
Of course he did.
Listen, man, I did
you know it's not the rims.
No, it's not the rims. It's not the wheels, because he did say, I put in the description, when you make an appointment, you can type in like a certain, amount of characters in the comment box, and I mentioned, if all else fails, please do a thorough examination of the wheels. So he did that. He said it's definitely not the wheels. So
Hey, leaving you at 28.
I'm driving it. Yeah, I'm driving it right now. I'm at 56 miles an hour, and it does feel pretty good.
Do you have the hub-centric rings on?
I have the hub rings on, yep. 64.1 to 72.6.
Yeah, basically the hub-centric rings are kind of putting a band-aid on that whole situation.
Who said that?
If it feels better, that means that those hub-centric rings are basically.
Well, no, I put the hub-centric rings on a few days ago, and I went out and drove the car, and it felt a tiny bit better, but there was still vibration under my seat. So gotcha. I had the hub rings this morning when I drove to Lakeland to Discount Tire. They did, they fixed like a ½ ounce on one of the tires. Dude, I don't fucking know, man. I'm gonna have to call Tire Rack, right, and try to get warranty to. I mean, I at least need the 20, the one that's 24 and the one that's 28. I definitely need warranty for those,
Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible.
But it's crazy that and I mentioned too before they started working on my car, I said, are you gonna turn off like the auto setting or the smart setting or whatever? He just kind of like, I don't know, he kind of like talked a circle around it. I don't know if they actually turned that setting off or not, but dude, I don't know.
No, they just didn't want to take the hit for the warranty claim. That's what it is. They could have done it there for you. So let Tire Rack know about that, and they have way better customer service. Let's let them know that location basically didn't really help you out much.
All right, because I mean that's the third time, dude. That's the third time.
That pisses me off, man.
I'll tell you what,
and
dude.
The reason why they do that, so they don't have to do warranty claims on every fucking thing that comes through. That's the whole reason why they do that.
I'll tell you what, man, I'm not gonna make another 45 mile, or 40, actually, what's 45 plus 45, 90, I'm not gonna make another 90 mile round trip to that fucking Discount Tire if I do need to get,
that one.
no.
Yeah, you could have dropped. Ugh, that's so annoying.
I know, dude. Yeah, call me later. I want to talk to you about an Audi Q5.
Okay.
Vivian.
All right.
We're looking at cars for Vivian for the future, and we're thinking about maybe getting like a used 2021 Audi Q5. So just ask your Porsche friends about that, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, buddy.
All right, thanks. Bye.
All right.
I haven't done a second gear pull figure in a while, so let's do it. Stuff in my passenger seat is shaking just a little bit. It's like every time there's a little improvement, but it's still not perfect. I think I gotta call Tire Rack and see if they can warranty those 3 tires that won't get down to 18 pounds. Holy shit, man. I might have to go to like a like Christian, the guy who has the S2000 I reviewed a couple weeks ago. He works at a Porsche dealership now. Porsche, their dealership doesn't let customers leave unless they can get the road force balance down to 15 pounds or under. So they actually care about their customers, you know. I might have to take this goddamn thing to a Porsche dealership or Audi dealership or something, just to make sure, like, hey, man, I need this problem fixed. Like, please, just fix this problem for me. Oh, I don't know. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Dude, turning off the air conditioning really makes a difference. So to wrap this whole thing up for this video, I mean, I know I titled the video "What People Don't Tell You About Aftermarket Wheels" or something like that. I mean, the title of this video definitely applies to me, at least. I was not made aware of the hub centric ring things before. I didn't know what a road force balance was. I had no idea that, you know, installing aftermarket wheels and new tires would ever be this complicated of a thing, but it is. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much longer this is going to take. I don't know how much more patience I have, because I do have a trip to the Tail of the Dragon the first week of October, and Vivian and the baby are going to be coming, so. Isn't that right, baby? She's just staring at her mom. If anyone else who's watching the video has experienced something like this, please let me know, like, what ended up happening. If you've ever had tires that had to be warrantied out through Tire Rack or, you know, another distributor, and if it actually fixed the problem, because the vibration issues really are just, it's like, at this point I would rather go back to stock wheels or sell these TE37s and get another set of Titan 7s, but I don't, like, it shouldn't be the T30s. It's not the wheels that are the problem, right? It's the tires. As usual, I'll take all the advice I can get. So let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.